In August 1977, a powerful radio signal was detected coming from deep space. It lasted just 72 seconds. It was unlike any natural signal scientists had ever recorded. And it appeared to come from a direction where nothing should have been transmitting. The astronomer who discovered it circled the data on paper and wrote one word beside it. Wow! To understand why this moment became one of the greatest scientific mysteries of all time, we need to go back to the Big Ear radio telescope in Ohio. This enormous structure wasn't designed to look at the stars with lenses or mirrors. Instead, it listened, scanning the sky for radio waves that might reveal hidden objects, distant galaxies, or perhaps even intelligent life. Most of the time, the telescope detected background noise, tiny whispers from the cosmos. But on August 15th, something rose sharply above that noise. A signal so strong, so clean, and so precise that it immediately stood out. The signal had several unusual features. First, it came from a very narrow range of radio frequencies, the kind associated with deliberate transmission rather than natural sources. Second, its intensity rose and fell exactly as a fixed object in the sky would move past the telescope's listening beam. And third, it was detected in the hydrogen line, a frequency of special interest to scientists searching for extraterrestrial communication. If someone, somewhere, wanted to broadcast a message to other civilizations, this is the frequency they would most likely use. This made the WOW signal especially intriguing. When astronomer Jerry Ehman looked at the printout the next day, he saw a sequence of numbers and letters that represented the signal's power. They spiked far higher than the background. It was unmistakably real. And it wasn't a glitch. Surprised by what he saw, he circled the data and scribbled, "Wow," in the margin. That handwritten note became the name of the most famous signal SETI has ever recorded. But what could have caused it? Several theories have been proposed over the decades. The first idea was a natural cosmic event. But natural signals, like quasars, pulsars, or interstellar gas clouds, don't produce narrowband radio bursts at the precision the WOW signal showed. Next, researchers considered satellites, aircraft, or Earth-based interference. But the frequency was protected, meaning no known terrestrial source was allowed to transmit on it. And no satellite was in the right position at the right time. The signal didn't repeat, which made it even more difficult to study. Without a second detection, scientists had only one small window into whatever produced it. Another theory suggested a comet passing through the region might have emitted hydrogen signals. For a while, this explanation seemed promising. But later studies showed comets don't generate narrowband signals with this kind of intensity or purity. The theory eventually lost support, leaving the signal unexplained once again. One of the strongest remaining possibilities is that the WOW signal came from a distant star system. Specifically, a region near the constellation Sagittarius, a direction rich with stars, exoplanet candidates, and galactic structure. Recent research has even identified a few Sun-like stars in that area. But whether any of them produced the signal is still unknown. And without a repeat detection, there is no way to confirm or rule it out. The most exciting interpretation, of course, is that the WOW signal may have been a deliberate transmission from an intelligent source. Not a beacon. Not a continuous broadcast. But a one-time test signal, or a moment when a distant civilization happened to sweep its transmitter across Earth by chance. It's speculative. But not impossible. And that's part of what makes the WOW signal so fascinating. It sits at the intersection of science, curiosity, and the unknown, a mystery with just enough evidence to be compelling, yet not enough to be solved. More than 40 years later, researchers are still listening. New telescopes, more advanced algorithms, and deeper sky surveys continue to search the same region in hopes that the signal might return. So far, nothing identical has appeared. But the original 72-second burst remains one of the strongest candidates for an extraterrestrial transmission ever detected. A moment where the universe whispered something extraordinary, and then went quiet. If this mystery captivates you, there's another unusual signal worth exploring, a strange, rising tone detected in the Pacific Ocean known as the upsweep. That story is already on the channel.